According to BBC, this picture was taken during Princess Beatrice's birthday, her 18th birthday, where Prince Andrew hosted Epstein, Maxwell, and Weinstein at his royal lodge.
There was a question over whether there had been, earlier in the day, a meeting between Prince William and the princesses, Beatrice and Eugenie, saying, you guys have got to get your dad to move out of Royal Lodge. Otherwise, we will start re-examining the state of your own titles. I.e., they are, at the moment, allowed to be princesses, but there was a bit of pressure, we understand, being put on the princesses to say, this is going to happen. And obviously, you can see why Andrew, as a father, would want to kind of keep his daughters happy and keep their titles in place, come what may.
So again, this picture was taken during 2006 mass ball party at the Royal Lodge, where Prince Andrew invited Jeffrey Epstein, Weinstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell to Beatrice's birthday party. It's funny because Sarah Ferguson said she was scared of Epstein, scared for her children's, but they invited Epstein to Beatrice's 18th birthday. So 2 months after a U.S. arrest warrant had been issued for Epstein for the sexual assault of a minor. So this is from BBC.
Well, let's just look at this photo, the key photo in this story, Victoria. The date is July 2006. The occasion is Princess Beatrice's 18th birthday. It was a masked ball. This picture is not new. We knew Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell there in the mask all attended this event, but the event was at Windsor Castle up the road. We've now been able to confirm that this image was in the back garden of Royal Lodge, and that before the main event, these three characters were among a small number of people brought to attend a sort of smaller drinks event. So for the first time, we're able to say that Prince Andrew hosted Weinstein, Epstein, and Maxwell at Royal Lodge. Royal Lodge, of course, his home that is publicly owned, where he effectively lives rent-free, although he has, we should say, spent millions on restoring it and on its upkeep. Prince Andrew has not responded to a request for comment, but a bit of important context, Victoria, on the timing of this. 2 months before this image was taken, a arrest warrant was issued in the United States for Jeffrey Epstein for the sexual assault of a minor, and very soon after this image was taken, he was arrested in Florida. In terms of the Prince's awareness of that, he said in his Newsnight interview, which is now, 6 years ago, he was unaware of an arrest warrant when the invitation to the party was issued. He only found out when there was media coverage, and Jeffrey Epstein did not mention that arrest warrant.
It had previously been reported that Epstein, Maxwell, and Weinstein visited Windsor Castle for the event, but not that they had been hosted at Andrew's private home. Andrew, who is facing increased scrutiny over his living arrangement in light of his relationship with Epstein, has not responded to requests for comments. Of course not. It is understood Epstein, Maxwell, and Weinstein visited Royal Lodge ahead of the main party, which took place in the state room of Windsor Castle. The BBC has matched the trees and patio wall in a previous published image of the trio to other pictures of the Royal Lodge. So Royal Lodge is owned by a Crown Estate property business owned by the monarch, who run independently with profit going to the treasury. A witness told BBC they remembered seeing Weinstein and Epstein at a drinks event in the back garden of Royal Lodge. Before guests headed to the main party at the castle, Epstein was arrested by police in Florida 8 days after the event. So there's, they put that together after, even though they already have this information before, and all coming out after Virginia Giuffre's current book. So that's the latest from the Royals. Thanks for watching.